You know, Jasper, all along we've known that he's sort of this serious torture person who has a hard time being around Bella and all of that, but we don't know why and where he came from.
In the book, Jasper's story is so complex and goes into so much detail. It's a wonderful exploration of a character that we followed sort of in the background for several books. And to actually get into in detail his background is really interesting.
Jasper was interned back in the Civil War era. He was actually the youngest major in the Texas Cavalry.
He was actually a colonel at a very young age, 18, I think.
He's always held himself in this way. I've always gone like, when I saw the other films, why is he kind of always doing this thing? And it's because it's the way a soldier holds himself. And of course, now 2 films of him holding himself this way pay off with him being a soldier.
What's your name, soldier?
Major Jasper Whitlock, ma'am.
He came across 3 beautiful ladies who happened to be vampires, and they seduced and turned him into a vampire.
You'd better do it, Maria. I can never stop once I've started.
Maria's the vampiress that turned Jasper back in the Civil War, and she was kind of the head of this newborn army that she was creating.
Maria realizes early in that he's this tremendous asset, and so he doesn't have a much shorter life the way most newborns do, and she keeps him around, and his life is always about violence and war and blood.
She appointed Jasper as kind of her right-hand man and also her lover.
Kind of similar to the way that Victoria is manipulating Riley, he was manipulated by Maria in the same sense, and she had him create a vampire army of newborns.
Maria was using Jasper for Jasper's special talents, which is to manipulate emotions, and because he was able to calm down the newborns and train them.
He had the ongoing process of training them and sending them into battle and then killing them once they weren't newborns anymore.
Jasper ends up finally breaking away from her and finding a more peaceful world.
Never have to be that again.
But he is never entirely comfortable in that peaceful world because he's spent hundreds of years in the other one.
Jasper has a definitely dark and checkered past that haunts him every day.
Jasper's story helps Bella to realize that someone else is Victoria's puppet, and she comes to that by Jasper telling his story of how he became someone's puppet.
Is there anything I can do?
Your presence alone, your scent, will distract the newborns.
Jasper understands how to fight this battle, and it was fun having him have a chance to take the lead.
He finally gets to explain why he is how he is.
It's nice to finally be able to delve into his backstory and really what makes him tick, and really to explain a lot of the nuances I've tried to put into my performance as playing Jasper Hale.
The rest of the world is going to find out exactly who Rosalie is after this movie. We get to explore her backstory a lot, which is great.
You learn a lot about her past and why she feels the way she feels about turning Bella into a vampire or having her choose that for herself.
Rosalie is sort of projecting her own feelings about how she went through the whole process of changing onto her.
Bella, I envy you.
I started to wonder about, what would make her feel this way about this girl, and how would her history have shaped this?
Right?